Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'm gonna talk. You know what? I'm gonna get a little festive on you guys. I'm gonna talk about Christmas, all right? Because I feel like there's a lot of things you can honestly talk about with Christmas. So this is gonna be the Christmas episode since, Thanksgiving is over. Now it's pretty much tomorrow will be December. And I feel like when you guys hear this podcast or you start listening, who knows? You guys might listen to this early. You might listen to it the night it comes out, which is November 30th. But dang, man, like 2019 went by fast. Like, I don't know if that's just a thing when you get older, but I honestly felt like that as a kid. It just seemed like years would just take like forever to pass by. Like, I swear I was like 9 years old for 3 years. Like, it just feels like that the years had dragged on when I was a kid. Like, I felt like I was like 9 for like 3 to 5 years. I felt like I was definitely 12 for like 3 years. What else? Freaking high school. High school seemed like it was way longer than 4 years. Cause I don't know, like, been working at this job for like 3 years, going on 4 years. Why does it feel like I spent more time? Well, I mean, I did spend more time at with high school and stuff. But it just seems like that I haven't been at this job forever. But it just seems like that it's almost like the same amount of time. But I just feel like that school is just so much more longer. And the crazy thing about it is that you're getting these days, weeks, months off from school. I've never taken no, I take that back. In July, I did kind of take a week off. I think I had worked just that Monday and stuff. But that was about it. Like, that was probably the only long vacation that I've ever been a part of at this job. But I just feel like that it seems like that you know what? No, thinking about it, like, all the days added up working at this job, and then all of the days like added up like going to school and stuff, like it's probably a little bit the same, if not one's more than the other and stuff. But yeah, I'm like, it just seems like it just drags on, man. Like 2019, it just overall, like, it went by too fast. It went by way too fast. So thank you, 2019. It's taught me a lot of things. It's pretty much like 2019. When people say that 2019 has taught me things, or just any year has taught me things, it's stuff that I'm not going to use in the future and stuff. Like, that's overall what 2019 had taught me, that I'm not using any of the stuff that I learned this year in the future or next year and stuff. So anyways, but no, talking about Christmas. So Christmas as a kid, like, I really want to experience Christmas as a kid one day. Like, I don't care how I experience it. Like, dang, get me. My favorite, it was funny because my favorite Christmas of all time was the Christmas I found out that Santa wasn't real. And that's when I was like, man, like, I gotten a crap ton of stuff that year. That was the Christmas. I think I remember I had got like a Hot Wheels set. No, that might have been a year before or a couple of years before. But I just know that what the thing when I was 7 years old. That's when I was like, yeah, that year, because I had got a military set that year. That military set was dope. It came with this truck, came with an action figure you could put inside the truck. What else did I get? I remember getting a lot of stuff, but that was the one thing that stood out more than anything. So yeah, I missed that. I missed that. That little that military truck. Like I straight up you know how like when kids when they just be like rolling the truck across the floor and stuff, they don't know where they're going with it. Like in my mind, like this dude was the military guy saving everybody. Okay, like it was like I created some moments with that truck. All right, but anyways, then it just seemed like after that, like it went from toys to electronics to just gift cards. Like now it's gotten to the point where I'm gifting myself things. Like I bought this 4K TV. I got me some new headphones today. I got myself a video game. What else did I get? Oh, and this Seahawks hoodie and things. But yeah, it's stuff that I'm buying for myself. Like that's the evolution of Christmas. Like you get the basics, then you get like the real deal stuff. You know that you're gonna probably keep for like a few years. Cause I mean, like when I think about like the video games and the consoles and all that stuff, like the PSP. I remember when it was 2005. My mom got me that PSP. I was like, oh. I kept that PSP for some time. Yeah, it was like 3 years because that PSP, its lifespan was only 3 years. So the thing, I don't know if it was that me and my sister was playing around and then one of us had sat on it, but I remember it just broke one day. It just did not turn on. I tried charging it. I tried doing everything possible. Like it would turn on, but it just wouldn't turn on. Like the light would flash. I don't know if that was like its version of the red ring of death, but yeah, I was like, that's just dumb, man. So it was funny because I had the next PSP I got. It was the day I got. I think I told that story. This old lady called me the N-word. Long story short, I flashed her and she called the cops. And then my dad got mad, pissed off at me, grounded me, and then that night my mom bought me a PSP. Like I was like, dang, like. Stand up to racist people and you get rewarded? Like, bro, I'm about to freaking go down south and just do a all-out attack on the KKK. Like, seriously, I'd freaking probably be a millionaire if I did some crap like that. But anyways, moving on, all right? That's like what I'm talking about. That's like later episodes and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I was like, but no, that year, 2005, I remember, I thought, because the way that it came, like it came in this like small little box, so I'm like, I know that there's like not a PSP in there and stuff. Because I was like, I think I seen a little bit of it, like them, like the way that my parents or whoever wrapped it up, the way they wrapped it up, they didn't tape it securely. So I'm looking at the side of the box, and I couldn't really like make out what it had said, but I was just all like. I'm like, this has to be like some like car or something, like some little like action figured car or something like that. I'm like, but this ain't no PSP and things. And so Christmas Day, I was unwrapping it. I'm like, yo, this was a PSP the whole time. I thought this was a car. And I was like, I just thought this was like some little like toy car or something. Like, dang, all right, well. I'm like, I said, then what game? Oh yeah, that was the first game I got with it too. Was Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. That game was fun too. That was like, I think that was the first Grand Theft Auto game I've ever beaten. Because before that, I remember before that I got, it was of course San Andreas, Vice Cities, and 3. But I never did. I haven't beaten those games. I need to beat those games, but. Yeah, that was Liberty City Stories. That was the first Grand Theft Auto game I've ever beaten and things. And then then I remember they came out with Vice City Stories. That was fun too. Those two games is fun. Like I should just like get this PSP. Hopefully it still works and things. But if not, then yeah, it's probably just them things ain't even in production. So it's like if something happens to it, they're all like, bro, that thing just broke. Like you gonna have to upgrade, get something else. All right, because this PSP broke. But anyways, what other memorable Christmases? The Christmas I found out that Santa wasn't real. That was a memorable Christmas. It was funny because, so to explain that to you guys, how did I find out that Santa wasn't real? So my parents was in their room like wrapping up the gifts. Me and my sister was sitting down watching TV. So I think I had looked at her and said like, man, I'm hungry. And then she just like, she wasn't just giving me any attention. So I'm not like, you know what, forget this. I'm like, nah, I don't know where mom and dad is at, but I'm going to go ask somebody, can they make me something to eat? Because I'm a little kid. Like, I shouldn't be fooling around with food stuff because I might burn something. So just best bet is to just go ask somebody, all right? Ask a guardian. So anyways, walking, open up my parents' door, see them gifts all on the bed. They got wrapping gifts on paper in their hand. They just both screaming at me, close the door, close the door. And I'm like, closing. I'm like, what did I just see? Like, what just happened and things? And then I think, because that was 2003. What did I get 2004? I don't remember what I got 2004. Then in 2005, I think, yeah, that's when I had got the PSP. And I think when I had got the PSP, because I don't know, I wasn't really believing in Santa, I think, at that time. Like, I did write down a list, because I'm like, you know, like, and then gave it to them. But I think, yeah, once I had got that PSP, I think that's when it dawned to my head that I'm just like, when Santa be giving out toys and stuff, like, this man don't like be going to no freaking electronics store. And I'm like, it did to go get a PSP, or he ain't gonna, how do you build a PSP? This is by Sony. All right, Santa Claus don't own Sony, so that's just one thing for sure. So, anyways, then I think it was what year? And then 2006. Dang, what did I get? I don't remember what I got in 2006 or 7. And I think 2008. Wait a second, because no, 2006. I think, yeah, that's when we had moved, and then I think that was the first Christmas. So, no, 2007, I think that's when I had got my PlayStation 3, but I got that for my birthday. And in 2007, yeah, I think then that's when I had got like a video game for my PlayStation. And I think my mom was still trying to tell me, I'm like, Mom, like, I know that Santa is not real. Like, I'm 11 or, I think at the time I was like, how old was I? Like 11 or 12. I'm like, you still trying to like tell me this whole Santa stuff? I'm like, I'm almost a grown man. Like, you're telling me nothing at this point. Like, yeah, I might be a kid in some people's eyes, but I'm like, I got a grown man mind. So I'm like, I know for a fact that this whole Santa man, he ain't real. Like, you gonna have to come up with something else. Like, I know it's just you buying the gifts. Like, we gonna just forget that Christmas. I seen you guys had the gifts all wrapped up on the bed and things. And so, anyways, yeah. And then after that, I think 2008, that Christmas, no, because that was the time, that's when I shouldn't have asked for that video game, because that game scared the life out of me. So my uncle had told me about this game called Fallout 3. I think I told y'all about how I feel about Fallout 3, but anyways, my uncle told me about Fallout 3. And I'm like, dope. Like, I think seen him play a little bit of it. I was like, dope. Got the game, and I honestly regret getting that game. That was like the one Christmas gift I regret getting, because that game had put fear in my eyes. And yeah, once I was taking games to GameStop and was selling them, it was Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Those are the two games I was making sure I had sold, because I was like, this game is like, it's not good for kids. Like, I'm like, I don't see how anybody can like sit down, play this game, and then just be okay at the end of the day. Because I was just like, I'm not okay from this. Like, I'm not okay at all. Like, people need to understand that game like really, like, it scarred me as a kid, because I was like, this game, it shouldn't be allowed in stores. It should not be allowed in stores. You know, over here scaring kids and stuff, like with giant bugs and things. But overall, I think, yeah, I told you guys about that game. So, yeah, that game is it's not good for you. It's not good for you. So, people probably, I know there's gonna probably be somebody like, oh, bro, like, for old time's sake, you should play that on your gaming channel. I will not. I will not play that game on my gaming channel for any reason whatsoever. So, I don't want nobody asking me, because it ain't gonna happen. I'm like, unless like I hit like 100,000 subscribers or 1,000,000 subscribers or something. But yeah, I'm like, I don't see myself playing that game no time soon. I should just do like a separate video just talking about that game, or just like trying to like sit down or react to stuff in that game, because it's like freaking, they had giant roaches, giant what else, fire ants, and it was like these giant ants that spit out fire at you. They had these giant flies that just like, everything in that game was just disgusting. I was like, I cannot sit down and play this. I'm like, that stuff put fear in my eyes. So that was the one gift I regret asking for. And then I had to say, like, the last thing I had got for Christmas was my Xbox One. It was my Xbox One. Or actually, was it my laptop? I think it was my laptop. When did I get my laptop? I think it was my laptop. It was my laptop, because it was my junior year in high school. And then the year before, that's when I had got the Xbox. But no, it was my junior year in high school. Dang, was it really like? No, it doesn't even seem like it was though. Dang, man, like how the years have gone by. Like, dang, it seriously doesn't even feel like that. Man, no, wait a second. No, I got the laptop first, and then so I got the laptop first, and then I had got the Xbox One afterwards. Okay, now I remember, because I'm like, I know I didn't get that Xbox One in 2012. And, so it was, I think it was like when I'm so lost and confused. So 2012, that Christmas, I think I had got my iPad. And then I think 2013, that's when I had got the laptop. And then 2014, I think that's when I had got my Xbox One. Was it 20? Yeah, it was 2014. Then 2015, what did I get that year? Yeah, I think it was either a video game or it was like a video game or something. But then after that, it was just gift cards. Like, I was like, and yeah, because 2016, 2017, I was already buying what I wanted. So I was like, it doesn't even really matter to like buy a gift or like ask for a gift or something. I'm like, because I can go out and get it myself. So I'm like, why wait? Like, I'm like, why wait? Like, I'm over here, like, because, like, like, you sit down and you think about, like, high school, like, you over here having to wait until, like, Christmas or a birthday and things. So, it's like, my birthday was in the middle of August, so there, of course, there ain't gonna be, like, no video games coming out then. Then it's, like, Christmas is all the way towards the end of the year, and then there's games coming out during that time. So, I'm like, nah, man, I'm like, I just buy this stuff now. I'm not gonna wait. I'm like, plus I'm like, yeah, I don't need nobody to buy me no gifts and things. I got my own money. So that's why I'm like, Christmas, it's changed. Like, it's just like, it changed. Like, I went from getting toys and then getting like video games and electronics to getting gift cards, and now probably I might still be getting gift cards and things, but I'm like, for the most part, I just buy everything on my own. Like, dang, man, the evolution of Christmas is crazy. Like, it's like that. It's messed up. So messed up. Like, I honestly, I wish I can, like, go back in time and just experience one of them, like, kid Christmases. Especially, I think there was that Christmas where, I got, like, because I just want to go back in time just to see the other things I got. Like, I know I got that army set, but I'm like, I want to see the other things I got, too. But, I'm like, I don't remember what I had got back then, but anyways, Christmas back then. Now it's like, now I gotta have kids of my own and then like do the same thing for them. Just be sitting back chilling and stuff. And go ahead, get them something crazy and things. Like, I don't know, I should, like, I'm like, they probably don't even sell like G.I. Joe things. They probably got like a G.I. Joe app in the App Store and stuff where it's like just going like that's honestly how they set up everything. Like, they're putting all the toys that we had when we were a kid on apps and things. Because I heard that they got like a Barbie app, and then you can buy her clothes and a bunch of other stuff on there. Because I remember it was this video that was going around. This guy said that he gave his niece his phone, and then she downloaded the Barbie app and spent like $300 and stuff on his phone buying that stuff. And I'm like, why would they even? So yeah, I'm like, that's what all these kids is just like, that's electronics. Like, that's all a kid needs. Like, I'm like, that's all I'm honestly, I'm gonna like probably first few years get them toys and stuff, but then after that just get them an iPod or maybe an iPod. Do they even sell? I don't even know if they sell iPod touches anymore, but yeah, get them a Xbox or a PlayStation, and then just give them my Xbox or PlayStation. I mean, well, then again, they might no, because I mean, probably by the time I have kids, and it's like I'm probably like already on like PlayStation 6 and Xbox 15, whatever they want to call them things nowadays. But anyways, yeah. I will talk to you guys later. I'm over here checking notifications on my phone, thinking somebody hit me up, but it's nobody. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube, and follow or subscribe if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service. And make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss for SeatGeek. I'm so over here just like rushing through this and things. But anyways, yeah, if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your first purchase. So, that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.